Hello and welcome to Heavy Metal Rex. My name is Awais, and today I want to talk a little bit more about the Subaru WRX TS and the WRX TR. Now, I've made extensive videos on both of these cars in the past. The TR when it was first introduced at SubiFest in Daytona last year, and most recently at Wicked Big Meat, the TS was introduced. Now, obviously, there's been a lot that's been said about these cars. They're not STIs, and I understand that. And in a few of my other videos, I had a lot of confusion as to why we're getting a TR and also a TS. Well, it's been confirmed, and some of you may already know this, but it's been confirmed that the TS is actually replacing the TR, which I find a little weird, but also I guess it does make sense. I actually have a friend in the industry who was able to confirm that, but I didn't want to say anything until I saw actual articles. So here we go. Auto News has an article, or has had an article for some time. I don't know how I missed this, about the WRX TR actually being replaced by the TS for 2025. Now, some of the things that I saw in there, it pretty much matched up to what the TR is, except it has a couple of added benefits like the crystal silica black mirror pieces and things like that, and also the digital display. Everything else is exactly the same. It's got the tuned suspension. It has, the 19-inch wheels. It's got the Bridgestone tires, the S007 tires. It has all of those features, the Recaros with the blue trim, which is a nod back to the older STIs from, I think it's like the mid-2000s. And the lack of the sunroof to lower the amount of weight. All that makes sense, but the one thing that when I went to actually go look on when they released all of the information about the TS was I didn't see anything about the steering wheel change. So I was thinking, okay, maybe that's the difference that they're going to keep between the two, but then it still didn't really make any sense. Like, why would we have this car that has like 95% of what the previous car has? And that's like really two defining features. Now the fact that it is actually going to be replacing the TS or the TR, it makes sense that TS would have, or rather should have, the steering wheel change, which was, if you guys have not driven a TR, definitely go drive it, because the steering wheel does feel a lot better than what we got in 22 and 23. With that being said, this is still tough, because now we have to talk about price. Right now, the Subaru TR, I think, was coming in at, I think, like 41,000, and I mean, there's people that have been able to get it for like 40, and even my dealership still, if you're looking for a TR for some reason, we'll sell you one for invoice. So just let me know if you're looking for one, because this still isn't going to be out until next year. We've got a few months before this is going to be available. But if this comes out if it's going to be replacing the TS and has pretty much the same stuff, eyesight included, of course, with all this stuff, I imagine that it's going to be this same price. Already people are speculating that this is now going to be like $45,000 like the GT. The GT is just something that I feel like is going to eventually just, I don't want to say fall off the face of this planet, but what was the complaint about the GT when it first came out? That the GT has features that the manual should have had, specifically the electronic dampers to change between sport, sport sharp, and comfort, and we didn't get it. And the Recaros, which we also didn't get a manual. Now we basically have in the TS a manual GT, but slightly better. Now, people who still want an automatic, the GT is still a pretty good option for you, and you want all those features and you still want an automatic, go for it. But now that we have this, especially after seeing this article and seeing what my friend was saying about Subaru doing that makes a lot more sense, because like if I'll link my previous videos, and I said it was still very confused. So whenever this comes out, I will make sure to get my hands on it. I will go test drive it. What I really want to see is that digital dash. I cannot wait to see when one of these eventually crashes and like it ends up at a junk shop and people start parting them out. I want to see if that dash is actually like compliant with ours. I mean, it's possible, it might be, because it's going to have other features within it like eyesight and stuff that won't work. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So far, I've seen people put the large premium dash into a base and it's just plug and play. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case with the digital dash as well. But anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. It's a super quick one. Also, let me know how the audio sounds. I'm actually using this lav mic that connects to my Rode Wireless now. And I know when I put my Rode Wireless on, because my shirts are kind of thin, the mic moves around a lot. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible. I know I get a lot of complaints about audio. Trust me, I hear you guys, even though you don't hear me as well. I'm working on it, and I'm trying to sort out the camera situation as well. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.